That is interesting considering how well Port played last week. So obviously we have an extended list here. So the Amati party heard his string. So we've got Melican, Francis, McInerney, and Patton in for the Swans. So Hamling, Melican, Rampy, Roberts, Blakey, Wicks, McInerney, Heaney, Lloyd, Warner, McLean, Jordan, Hayward, McCartan, Campbell, Grundy, Warner. I went a little bit too far there. Rowbottom, Miami Bice, who's playing fantastic.
Yes.
Hanley, Cleary, Francis, Sheldrick, Patton, Laddams, and Florent. For Port, Jeremy Finlayson's back. DBJ's back. Rory Atkins. How is he even in the mix? But hey, he's back from Gold Coast. So, Sinalier, Bergman, Farrell, Radigalia, Jones, Murray, Rosie, Burgoyne, Rioli, Georgiades, Mead, Powell, Pepper, Lord, Richards, Sweethorn, Francis, Butters, Drew, Cochrane, Atkins, DBJ, Berry, Wines, Finlayson, Boakes. So I was interested to see that price because going off last week, Swans are just going. Port looked awesome. Yep. I like the move of Connor Rosie to centre half or the half back line. Sam Mitchell obviously did not see that coming. By the time we adjusted at halftime, as we spoke about on Out of Bounds on the Sunday, the game was well and truly over. And if the midfield battle can be won by Port Adelaide, that gives them a massive chance to win this game. The Swans, as we've said multiple times, haven't quite got their mojo yet under Dean Cox. I don't quite like the mix of their team. Like I'm looking at those ends. They've got a lot of tools. Obviously, Amati out. Logan was meant to be right, and he's not in. Yeah. So that means Tom McCartan plays forward line. If they're playing Laddams, Grundy, and McLean, that's too tall for me. I don't like that continuity, and I don't like that too big a player. So without knowing the full teams, which is always hard, it's like tipping without markets. It's very hard. But I can only go off what I saw. And that Port Adelaide game was literally the last game bar what we were watching tonight. And they were awesome. And Sydney were not the best. So in an upset, I try and find one upset around. This is it for me. I've got Port Adelaide beating Sydney.
A broken record here. Swans at home. And the reason being, though, for this one is just the size of the ground and everything comes in a bit smaller at the SCG. They obviously know how to play it because that's where they play.
Yeah.
That game, the Hawthorn game, I didn't get to watch much of it. I tried to watch KO Mini, but that can be a lot more free-flowing at Adelaide Oval, whereas the Swans can kind of shut it down. But Rosie, I agree with you, running off the halfback flank is massive for them. And that's someone the Swans